Find a tribe. Find a tribe. Why you so stressed? It's not that serious. And free your mind. It's gonna be alright. Find a tribe. Find a tribe. Find a tribe. Find a tribe. Find a tribe.
You're listening to Glory 93.9 FM. It is 33 minutes gone by the 4 o'clock hour, and it's girl talk time. It's girl talk time.
It's been a long time.
It's been a long time. You her. You are her.
Can't live in color, baby.
Listen to me, y'all. I'm so excited. I've been excited from the show, from Italia consented to be here. I was like, oh, the show gonna be good. This is gonna be lit. This is gonna be, yes, girl. I was excited. I was so
I love hanging
excited.
with you and I'm talking with you.
You don't really look, but the rest of them people, you don't really like them, eh?
What you mean, like your guys?
Oh my gosh. Listen, y'all. Y'all know me. I usually have something deep to say. Listen, I am just so excited to have my girl in the studio with me today.
And I am happy to be here.
Oh, let me tell you how happy I am to have you here.
Let me
I
hear
have a
this now.
gift for you. What? Yes, I do. Because
Girl, you know I love gifts.
the last time we were getting ready for our Christmas show, you brought me a gift and I didn't have a gift for you. So now I have a gift for you, but I didn't get a chance to wrap it. But I have a gift for you. Hold
Quite
on.
okay. Oh my God, I'm getting Christmas gifts already.
And I think you're going to love them.
What? Can I open
Yes,
it like now?
please open them.
'Cause
Open
some people
them.
would be like,
Open them on air. People are going to be like,
so it's officially Christmas, guys.
Yes.
I got my first Christmas gift. Thank you so much, Marisha. Like,
You're
I don't
welcome.
care if there's like an empty box with like nothing in it.
no, I
Like-
think you're going to love it. I think it's like something that you've been waiting for. You didn't know you needed all your life. I love it. Yes.
Just
The
hold on.
reaction I wanted.
Hold
That's
up,
the
hold up.
reaction I wanted.
Hold up. This is even more crazy. Like, I just went online the day that I was shopping, guys. And I was like, oh my God, some print boots would be so cool. I tell you, no lie.
There you go.
And here it is.
Merry Christmas.
I'm just gonna rock the Jesus out of these.
Merry Christmas.
I love it, Marisha.
You're welcome.
These are so me.
They are so you.
Oh my God, I love it.
They are so you. So you're welcome. Merry Christmas.
Ah, I can't believe it. I actually got this.
Yes, you got those.
Oh my gosh. Can I just post it can I
Yes.
just hold it like here and talk all day? Like, so hi Marisha, let's do this. I'm getting gifts, guys. I'm getting gifts, boo.
Oh,
If this
my
is
goodness.
Any indication of how the Christmas is gonna be?
It's going to be an amazing Christmas for
I'm
you.
so ready.
I mean, it's going to be so. Listen, we've started celebrating already because that's
Right.
our topic today, beauty
Yeah,
and
celebrate.
celebration. And
Yes,
there's
yes,
so
yes.
much beauty in it.
Mm.
And I want to encourage us, just like how I did just now, y'all be a blessing to somebody and like be intentional with your gift giving,
Yes.
knowing that like you could change somebody's day.
Mm-hmm.
I just feel like we don't realize like how powerful we are.
Mm-hmm.
We could change somebody's day and just giving them
Exactly.
like a gift that they would
Gift.
love.
And guess what? Sometimes I think we overthink the whole gift giving process.
Yes.
It doesn't have to be $1 million. When I say $1 million, it's not
$1 million.
but sometimes the simple things make such a difference.
Yes.
Simple things make such a
Yes.
difference. A coffee,
Yes.
a call.
Something so simple.
Simple. I tell you.
So simple. I love what Renee says. Renee says, get you some good girlfriends.
I know, right?
Yes.
For
yes.
sure.
Oh, man. So that's my welcome back
Man, that's
for this
crazy. Now you
one
know
episode
we
of
meet
Girl
next
Talk.
week too. Man.
That's my welcome back to this final to this final episode of Girl Talk
Yeah.
gift to you.
Thank you.
And this season, Italia, has been very weird without you. Listen to
so?
me, every week.
Mhm.
Every single week, every single episode, all of the ladies who tune into the show could tell you I talk about you every week at the beginning of the show because I remind them that I did not want to do this by myself.
Mm.
And I'm like, so y'all, my co-host doing big things, she got makeup academy now and
Ma-
stuff. And so like y'all listen, when I
it's
tell you she
coming.
doing
Yeah,
things,
things.
she's doing big
And
things.
I think and guess what? Let me just take this time to apologize to our audience. I'm saying our
Yeah.
audience
Yeah.
because I didn't explain anything to them that I would
No,
be
you didn't get a chance to
leaving.
do that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because it was so kind of abrupt. And now in retrospect, I don't regret it, but it's something I needed to do. A lot of
Mhm.
things, man, Marisha, a lot of things happen. I mean, right to the point where like I'm the only person in the store, you know that
Yeah.
right now.
Mhm.
And so it's been so much for me these last couple of months.
Mhm.
And next year, I see where things are going to be so much different for me.
Good stuff.
Yeah, in a great way. And so this week, the a few days off, I'm going to call it,
Nice.
from Girl Talk, was good, was well, and was needed.
Mhm.
And we'll see what next year holds.
We will see.
Yeah, man, I'm open.
We will see. There
Mhm.
are people pushing Girl Talk to TV.
Oh yeah, for
They
sure.
they are pushing Girl Talk to
I
TV,
could see.
and I ready to put on clothes.
I know, right? Girl, I like
Y'all-
dress up.
I know. I hope y'all don't think that
Thanks.
make us shallow, but we really like to dress up.
No, Marisha, the average woman loves to dress up and look good. You know,
So-
and look good.
So I'm hoping that in Girl Talk's future, there's some TV
Yeah, that's good.
coming in, even if it's a matter of when we do the live show and then it's edited
Edit.
and replayed or
Ah,
whatever.
good,
I
good,
think we
good,
may
good.
do something like
That
that.
sounds good.
We'll see. We'll see what
Sounds
happens. We'll
great.
put our feelers out there. I've
Mhm.
had some conversations with some local networks
Okay.
already.
Okay.
So we're gonna see.
Yeah,
So you
man.
guys pray
Yeah.
for Girl Talk because it's definitely a baby.
Yeah.
Even though this baby has been so impactful, we still a
Yes,
baby.
I serious doing something. How long?
This is our
More-
third
third-
season. This is the end of our third season. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
doing
because
good.
we
That's so good.
started before the pandemic,
Right.
we started before the pandemic. So the pandemic actually shut us down for a while.
Yes, that's right.
And then we
So it's
came
been a
back in.
year.
It's been
You
we started in 2019.
Because you started me too.
Yeah.
I was in 2019.
Yeah.
too?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
You've been here. You was there from day one. You only left me for the third season. Yes. You
Well,
did
you
two
see?
seasons.
There you go.
We did 2 seasons together.
Oh wow.
We did 2
Wow,
seasons
time
together.
is
2019 and
That's right.
2020. Yep.
Yeah, because I was pregnant.
Yep. So you had more time on your hands and yeah.
It's coming back to me now.
Yeah. So it's been a weird
good.
third season, but it's been a great one.
Okay.
It's been a great one.
Because I see you had some amazing women on.
Listen to me.
Jesus.
It's so nice to see like our girlfriends like doing it big.
Yeah.
Because they doing it.
Let me tell you, Marisha, and from my perspective in the makeup chair,
Mhm.
same thing. I'm always, my mind is blown when I hear what our women out there are doing. I mean, right down to from pilots who own shipping companies to doctors and surgeons, and
They just doing it.
Oh man, that's awesome.
They're just doing it.
Yeah.
And the things that I have had the opportunity to encounter, like in reference to like the businesses
Mhm.
and the creative ways that women have found to make money
Mhm.
during the pandemic too.
Mhm.
Like things that
Mhm.
just things that you wouldn't think of. Like even just last week, I was talking to a friend of mine. She had this like big job in human resources, right?
Right.
And what happened was her company downsized.
Mhm.
And so she wasn't just your typical, like, okay, when do you take vacation, organizing human resources person? She has a degree in psychology.
Right.
And so her focus was on the well-being of the employees, making
Mhm.
sure that they had everything that they need. So the company downsized
Mhm.
and didn't see a need to keep her because employees weren't at the office. So what she decided to do was she decided to market herself as a consultant HR professional
Mm.
to small businesses.
Mhm.
So she now has like about 7 businesses that she's responsible for their HR and she
Yeah.
works from home. She goes and has meetings with the employees when she needs to. And then what ended up happening was the company that let her go ended up rehiring her as a
The
consultant.
consultant.
So just even like
Boy,
little
tell
things like
you.
that. Like I would have never thought about like, okay, let me leave a company and then like
Move
represent
with
myself to
myself.
them and be like, okay, so you need me,
Mhm.
you know, because of course they would have during the pandemic, they would have realized, okay, even though these employees ain't in the office, we still
Right,
gotta
we
manage
manage
them. We
them.
gotta manage
Right.
like the women who have children
And then there's the
and like
paperwork side of human resource
yeah,
management,
like
and then there's the
there's the
physical.
emotional
Yes,
connecting
that
part of it,
human
right?
part of it. Yeah.
And so this time, my girl is now her own boss, so she ain't working for nobody but herself. She sets her hours, she makes her money,
Now that's what I'm talking about. Beauty
and
celebration.
like, listen to me. And I'm like, that is such a brilliant idea. I wish I had a degree in psychology. I could be a human resources manager.
I know, right? That's crazy.
So just
That is so good,
like little
man.
things like
Little-
that we have been just like recreating ourselves.
Right.
And what I like about it too is that there's no fear in it.
None.
There's no fear in it.
And I can tell you too about many stories from my end too. Women who have had to rebrand, repackage themselves because of COVID, because of all the
Yeah.
lockdowns and shutdowns. Again, getting more into consulting or creating a
Mhm.
product of some
Mhm,
sort.
mhm,
I
mhm.
mean, it just blows your mind what these women are doing, and it's really so amazing. It's amazing. It's amazing. Yeah.
So hats off to all of y'all.
Yep.
Y'all
For
out
real.
there, y'all doing it.
Doing an awesome thing.
We trying to do it with y'all.
Mm-hmm.
We really trying
No
in our own
man.
little ways.
Yeah.
We trying, and I think that 2022 is going to be an amazing year.
It is.
I'm excited.
Get ready.
I'm so excited,
ready.
y'all. I'm
me
so
tell you.
excited. I feel like something amazing is gonna
Gonna
happen.
happen.
I don't know why. I've been feeling that way since October.
Yeah, man. I get this feeling that's be like sometimes I just scream in the car. Like no, seriously,
Yeah.
like I get this. It's just an overwhelming excitement that I feel inside.
Yeah.
And I just scream and I'm like, so happy, so excited, can't wait. And I just take off and I just go, man. It's amazing.
It's gonna be good.
Mm.
It's gonna be good. One of the things that I am looking forward to into 2022, and every time I have an opportunity, I put it out there. I'm gonna be in my own home
Ah,
by this time next year.
you can be in your own home.
I mean it.
And you know what? And I'm gonna stand with you because I'm working on some stuff too. and
Yes,
I'm
we
gonna
talked about this. Yeah,
I'm gonna be in my own home too.
Let's
That's
do it.
definitely yeah. Let's make that pact.
let's do it.
We're gonna make that happen.
Yeah.
For sure.
Let's do
For
it
sure.
because it don't take long for them to draw a house together.
Mm-mm.
So let's
They
do
that in a
it.
couple weeks.
Yeah,
Couple weeks.
let's just do it.
How would you?
Let's do it. Let's become homeowners.
Yes.
Let's add, another thing on the checklist. Let's tick that off.
Man.
Let's tick that off.
It's
And I want to
already-
challenge like our listeners out there. Listen, I know y'all like, I'm making no New Year's resolution. This ain't a resolution.
No.
This is a declaration that we are believing that it will manifest.
Yes.
And we're going to do the work
that needs to
needs to be
do.
done
Yeah, man.
to cause it to happen.
make it
So that
happen.
means, Italia,
Homeowners.
we gonna have to stop shopping a little bit. I've been trying to get all the shopping out of me this
Girl,
Christmas because I
still have
say,
my Amazon account open. I said, Renita, this is it. Like no more shopping. This is
see,
it.
what made matters worse is like there's this new company that just
God.
opened and just launched yesterday, right? I'm
Mm.
not gonna advertise for them on the show,
Do not, please, because you can cause me go looking.
but I will tell you, Italia, they allow you to shop online, and when they give you the price, it's the landed price.
What?
Yeah, so you can
Be assured that you don't have to worry, but just pick up.
listen. All you have to do is pick it up, and then they have lockers like all over the island. So you just go with your code, enter the code,
and you pick up your stuff out of
and
the
you
locker.
pick up your stuff out the locker.
Risha.
And when I tell you, listen to me, I used them this week because I have to do this because I
That
won't
was
be on
sweet.
air. I won't be on air Monday, but my mom's birthday's on Monday. So happy birthday to my mom. All y'all who tuning in on Facebook and on the radio, y'all tell my mommy happy birthday. If you're in your car driving, say happy birthday, mommy. And for all of y'all who tuning in on Facebook and YouTube and Twitter, y'all type in happy birthday to my mommy. So I wanted to get her a gift, and I knew exactly what it was that I wanted to get her. And I knew that I couldn't find it here at the price that I wanted to pay.
Right.
And I went on this particular person's website, and they had exactly what I wanted for just under $100 landed. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. So you know what I did?
Click.
I click purchase. I click add to cart. And then there were
Happy
some
birthday,
other like
They didn't start sending the birthday wishes.
listen. And so and then I had some additional things that I needed to get to go with
Oh
it.
my
And so I
God,
made those
that's so
purchases.
good.
And listen to me. When I tell you that the same day I made the purchase, the
Mhm.
package arrived. The same day, that morning I made the purchase, that afternoon I got a text message that my package was in the locker with the locker code.
You lie.
I am telling you the truth. I'm telling you the truth.
Risha, come on now.
I telling you. I telling you.
You just gotta tell. But I know about them. But
No,
you gotta-
I can tell you
you
after the
tell
show
me.
because I can't advertise.
No.
I can't advertise.
No.
They have to pay for that advertisement. But I'm telling you. So I was talking to
Jeez,
my
that's
mom and my
amazing.
sister about it yesterday, and I was like, this is like competition for like all of
That's a new standard.
the
they
freight
said.
forwarders.
That's
yes.
a new standard that they
Because
said.
you know how you always have to send the invoice and all that stuff, and then they got to work out all of this stuff. And
Right.
it's Renee's private messaging me.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh, a lot of y'all messaging me. Y'all
They
need
wanna
to
know.
stop.
Yeah, they
y'all
wanna know. They wanna
need
know.
to stop.
They want to know.
Renice, the answer is yes. Yes, Renice, the answer is yes. That's exactly who it is. And to the other person that messaged me, give me a few minutes. Give
We
me a few
trying to
minutes
help-
until after
We
the
trying
show.
to- we trying to help you all here by not giving you the
Man, y'all
information.
stop private messaging me. Italia's sitting in front of me. We can talk after the show, okay?
I want to know too.
Listen to me. It is the business. The business.
That's it right there.
And
That saves you so much headache.
it saves a lot of headache too, and it was really convenient for me. And so, but we going into 2022, Italia, we gonna have to cut
Mhm.
back. So my
Yeah,
deal,
for
the deal I've made
sure.
with myself is after my birthday
Mhm.
in January, then I have
See
to
your
start.
birthday in January.
Yeah.
Well, I could work toward that, and I could plan to say September. I'm gonna do certain. I'm not gonna be. I'm probably not gonna do anything crazy for my birthday this year. Next year anyway.
I going on a plane.
Yeah, no,
I going on
trying
a
to stay
plane. I
focused.
need to go on a plane. I need to.
and then maybe we'll see how things work out.
COVID, that's lockdown. I feel like I didn't get to go
Yeah.
on a plane as much as I,
Wanted to,
Yeah, and I love plane
Yeah.
rides.
Me too.
I love going on a plane. I love going places. So I'm gonna take
Mhm.
my last plane ride for the year because every other vacation for 2022 is gonna be a staycation.
It's like
Just gotta get that house.
yes,
And to do what I gotta do.
I'm with you.
So yeah, so I have been let's see, what has happened that we haven't talked about? What's happened? What's been going on?
Other than a new space.
Oh
that
well,
you're
d-
working-
well,
this
gee,
is amazing.
oh my gosh.
Other than
So,
this, I'm like, okay.
so y'all have to forgive Ataya. She's never been in
in
this space. The last time she was on Girl Talk, we was in a little cubby hole. But now
Y'all wait for me to leave to upgrade. Okay,
my goodness,
I will be talking to certain people.
But now we
Look at
got
my
we got
picture up.
listen,
That's a little banner.
yeah.
Look at me, man. Look at all fabulous.
Oh my goodness. So
I
yeah,
love it.
we've
Upgrade.
upgraded.
Progress.
We have made
That's
a lot
good.
of upgrades. Actually, this is actually technically really a whole brand new radio station. We have a new
Right.
transmitter,
Everything.
a new board,
Mm-hmm.
new desk, like new room. Yeah. New things.
New things.
New
Things,
things.
things,
New
things.
things. So yeah,
Yeah.
what else has happened? We've had quite a few things that have gone down. It's just been a whole lot. It's been a lot. It's been a lot that's been going on.
Mhm.
The album's almost done.
Is that song you sang the other day on
Yeah.
Man, listen, Marisha Blue. Like y'all know what Marisha all about. And she did such an amazing job the other morning on Saturday. Oh my
Thank you so much.
gosh, Marisha.
Everybody was asking me, did you do your face aid? Everyone, like, you always get a little side
Hold on.
message. Little side message. I tell you, do your face aid. And I'm like, yeah. How you getting to wake up early? Out of bed for you? I was
Don't even
like,
start that story. Don't even start that story.
listen. God has been opening some crazy doors too.
see.
He's been
Mhm.
opening some crazy
Okay.
doors, and I've gotten a lot of favor
Mhm.
in reference to that. I have a new, I guess you could say, stream of income now.
Oh.
So, everybody knows that I do vocal coaching, right? But I now have like good money vocal coaching.
Mm.
Like opposite side of the island, good money, vocal coaching,
I got you.
like
Way over
all the
there.
way. Yeah.
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 Like, take you like an hour or so to get
yeah,
there.
take me an hour to get there.
That
Vocal
sounds good.
yeah, and listen, it's good. The exposure alone.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
That is gonna open up even more
The
major
exposure alone and the way that God has been opening up doors. I continue to see more and more the youth pastor that he's called me to be because
Yes, and
young
you're doing
people are
such a good job.
drawn to me.
Hold up.
Like,
Yes, and this is more celebration again.
we
You saying
celebrating.
this young lady's been you were nominated.
I was nominated.
Yes, I'm doing an amazing job with our young people, man.
I try.
Marisha, man, you doing it. You are doing it, and that's good. Continue.
Every time I talk about it, I start to tear up because my mind is blown constantly, and no matter where I go, it's like young people gravitate toward me, and I don't get it. I don't understand it. I know it's what God has called me to do, but it has been so beautiful to see how.
And my girl's crying. For real.
I'm sorry. The way that he has just blown my mind. When you say yes to God, sometimes you wonder what the end goal is going to be. And for me, this place that God has brought me to in youth ministry is about almost 16, 17 years of hard work that people just don't know about. They've never seen it because it wasn't out there in the public eye. But I've been doing this for 17 years.
Wow.
And so to see the platform that it has brought me to is just, I have no words. I have no words other than God is kind to me. He is so kind to me. And I look forward to it. It's the thing that fuels me.
Marisha, it's obviously a gifting from God because I don't have the patience. These, what you call them? They ain't millennials.
They are Generation Z and now Generation Alpha coming up behind them.
Generation Z.
And still some millennials because them leaders I got.
Some of them, yeah.
Pray my strength in the Lord.
Damn Generation Z.
Listen, they different. They are next level.
And it isn't like I'm not trying to like understand like the thinking,
they're very different.
They're
very different. And the thing that we have to remember is
and so innocent with it.
Is that their parents are in some cases millennials.
Right.
In some cases.
Right.
But that their parents are also those late baby boomers. And a combination of late baby boomers and Generation X. So this
me.
Yeah. So the Generation Z is not your typical generation because we're finally run into an era now where like with us millennials, our parents were baby boomers.
Right.
Point blank period. There wasn't as much teenage pregnancy back then. There wasn't as much like young children having children and not taking care of their children. It was more so having multiple family situations.
Right.
That's what we were seeing. But now what we have is a combination of what was happening in the past with multiple families, but also now we have like children who have had children and now children who had children who are now grandparents. And I have encountered some young people whose grandparents are in their 50s.
Right. I believe you.
So
late 40s, 50s.
And they are teenagers. They are teenagers, which means like their parents are like in their 30s, almost 40. And the grandmother is like 58, 56. Yeah. It's a different.
Yeah. Boy, I tell you.
It's a different kind of I would say environment that our children are coming into. And what I've noticed with our younger girls, because this is girl talk, like they are ignorant to a lot of things that we as women should be teaching them, that they should know about their bodies, about how to be a woman, what does it mean.
They seem to be too in my estimation. They're not ready, but in their minds they want to be this woman, but they're not ready to be
No.
this woman. And a lot of them find themselves, and a lot of them are in situations where they have to be this woman,
The
or
woman that they have not
not being
prepared
pre-
themselves
yeah,
to
they're
be.
not ready for.
And I think the worst part of it is we are the glow up generation.
Mhm.
We are living in the glow up era.
Mm.
The beat your face, have fabulous hair,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
have your nails on point.
Mhm. Everything, the glam.
Clothing is, it. Shoes, wonderful. Drive the right car,
Uh-huh.
carry the right
The like
bag.
area. Like.
Get the likes, but on the inside, you're a mess.
Yes.
You're a mess and you don't know who you are. You have no identity. You're clueless. It's not easy. It's not easy giving direction to that. And what keeps me on my knees
Mm.
is if we allow this generation to continue and just to grow up with that mindset,
Mhm.
we're going to end up with a whole lot of shallow people who have no depth to them.
Yeah.
And then they will raise shallow children
Whoa.
that have no depth to them,
It's even more scary.
which is scarier. That's why we got to stay on our knees. I stay on my knees all the time. I'm like, Jesus, God, if I don't pray because of me, I pray because of these kids. Because, yeah. And then I don't know, Italia, you could tell me because I know you encounter women on a consistent basis.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what it was about these past, I'm not even going to say 2 years because of the pandemic. It's something that I was encountering even before the pandemic,
Mm-hmm.
especially with females of childbearing age. This idea of always in and out of depression. Always in and out of depression, in and out of depression. So when you see those women on a regular basis or you encounter them, everything looks like it's great.
Mm-hmm.
All is well. But when they get to themselves and they get alone, it's like they're in a low place.
Mm-hmm.
This like it's almost for lack of a better word, almost like they bipolar.
Mm-hmm.
Because around people, there's so much joy. And then when you really dig into what's really going, like when you ask, okay, don't tell me, hey, hi, how you doing? I
Okay.
good. What you saying? Yeah, I good.
Mhm.
No, tell me how you really do it. Like, how are you really doing? And then you will find out that their life lacks celebration, it lacks joy. They got no peace. They're confused. They're overwhelmed. And then we rest the pandemic on top of that.
Hmm.
We rest the pandemic on top of
Mhm,
that.
mhm.
And I know that so many of us, our lives have bounced back, but then there are so many of us who are still struggling,
Still stuck.
trying to find a reason. Like, why should I celebrate? Give me something to
There is
celebrate. What's so good about what I got going on? Like, what is it? What is it? Like, what am I supposed to be happy about? So
Mhm.
still not working. I was listening to a voice note of a lady the other day. She's like, I'm still living in my car.
Oh, Jesus.
I was so excited to get a job. And then when I went there for the second day, they realized that they hired too many people. So they let me go. So she worked for 2 days. And, she was like, she'd been trying to get her sister off on her own, like out of living with somebody else's house too. And she's just like, she just can't take it. Like she just don't know. Like, and I think for those of us who are not in those positions, I think we do have a responsibility to feel more grateful
Mhm.
for whatever it is that we have and
Mhm.
and the lives that we live. And then I think that for those women who are out there who are still struggling, I don't even know what to say. I have come to the place where I don't even know what to tell you. Like, I don't even know what to say. I know that greater is coming for you. I know that it won't always be this way, but I know those words mean nothing in situations when you need.
We gotta pay the rent.
When
and
you
don't
need.
know where the next dollar is coming from.
And it's just,
It's a lot.
it's a lot. It's a lot.
It's
And
a lot.
I know it kind of sounds like I'm downing the show, but I'm not. I just really want us to be aware of how blessed we are as women,
Mhm.
and also to just be aware of our surroundings, be aware of the women around us.
Mhm.
Don't take for granted the smile. Don't judge the same outfit 4 times because you don't know what's behind that, the story behind that.
Mm-hmm.
And when your girlfriend snaps at you, give her a little bit of grace because there's a story behind that too.
Yeah.
There's a story behind
Mhm.
that too. I don't know what you've been encountering.
Yeah, pretty much the same thing, Marisha. A lot of women going through depression. I'm going through a lot. In particular, cancer, man. In
Mm.
particular, cancer. I can tell you over the last couple of weeks, I can tell you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 women, under 10 women I know with cancer.
That's crazy.
Cancer. And what I did was, because Bishop, he's deemed our space and us, I think we
Yes.
are carriers of it.
Yeah.
Cancer free zone.
Yes.
And so what I
Yes.
did in my store was I have 3 areas, 3 workstations, and each workstation has a declaration over it. Cancer free zone. One is
That's
cancer free
good.
zone. One is COVID free and premature death free. And the other one is barren free, debt free
Yes.
for our women. And it's just so amazing when women sit, the women and there's a scripture underneath it. And the women, they sit and right in the right spot and they look up and they be like, why do you have this here?
Wow.
And I said, because that's what I was told to do. That's what it is. And it's like, wow, I just found out I had cancer. I need that scripture. And they've been taking pictures of the scripture. Taking pictures. I can't believe it. I need this. Yes. And you're so right about celebration and being so appreciative of where you are now. Because even with me, we all have our big dreams and things that we want to do. And for me, no different. And sometimes I get beside myself and I'd be like, I need to get this. I want to have this, that, blah, blah, blah. And if this doesn't happen to me, then whatever. But my outlook has changed. I've become more grateful for where I am and what I've been blessed with. Like one of my clients said today, I was just talking about Dakota, always talking about Dakota. I see why parents, they always talk about their children. You're gonna get them, Marisha. You want to get someone talking? Ask them about the child.
Aww.
And she's like, I'm like, oh, this child is so active and da 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 da. And she said, you know what? Aren't you grateful she's not just lying in the bed and can't move? I said, you know what? I am so grateful. You're right.
Wow.
Grateful. And now that I say that, my mind goes to another client, and her son is bedridden, and he's like in his early 20s, and she just brought herself to tears. She just said she's been praying for God to take him.
Wow.
Because he's in so much pain. She's released. She has accepted that.
Wow.
Because of what he's going through, the pain, the struggle he's going through. And the only thing she could do was just cry. And I'm like, Lord. It'll be a lot of people, our women. See? And our women, we go through a lot as women. I can say that too. But we go through a lot as women. And so I know for me, in my space, in my role as a makeup artist, it is so much more than just putting on someone's makeup.
Wow.
And I realized that my atmosphere and my environment inside my store, it has to be right. And so when you come in there, you have the positive sayings all about the place, and try our best to keep the energy and the positive energy up. Because again, like you said, you never know what you're going to encounter.
Just don't know.
And sometimes all it takes is a kind word, a smile, and it can make a person's day. It can make a person's day. I celebrate my people. It's your birthday? What? You sit in this chair and you tell me it's your birthday, girl? Let me sing happy birthday to you.
You singing happy birthday?
Oh, yes, man. In my best voice.
Oh, and I want y'all to know Italia can sing.
I can sing. I don't care what you sing. I could be Marisha singing. Let me know that ain't true.
But that's good. Yeah.
I'm about celebrating our women, celebrating who they are, what they're doing, and in the most mundane this thing. Anything it is, you had a baby, you cook, you up and whatever.
Right.
We celebrate it. We celebrate you because this life is not easy. It's a lot of challenges, Marisha. From the finances to managing the children, the husband, the work situation, and not even you yet.
Nope.
the voices in your head, the things that you're thinking about. You don't feel like you deserve well, you're not finding time for yourself, and it's a lot. So yeah, man. So my role is just to encourage, and to remind our women of the promises God has given us. You know,
It's definitely
His
God is
promises to us.
faithful.
Yeah,
He's
indeed,
faithful. He's faithful. One of the
indeed.
things that I wanted to do for this show, and I'm trying to set myself up here.
Okay.
I wanted us as women, and for those who tune in on radio, if you're listening while you're driving in your car, we want to celebrate your accomplishments this year.
Mm.
And so what I want to do is I want to invite you ladies. You can type in the comments if you're in the car. You can send it to 242-828-2543. Again, the text line is 242-828-2543. Listen, we won't call your name. I know it might feel like you gassing up yourself, and if people think you full of yourself, that's their business. We won't call your name. We want to
Indeed.
shout you out, and we want to celebrate. I don't care if you planted a tree and it grew out of the ground.
That is something to be.
Because listen,
'Cause I
just-
can't plan. I
I
plan
kill
one
an
and-
orchid. I kill an orchid. Somebody give me an orchid and
Nah, Marisha,
one
that's
flower on it. One
Where it is?
right in there.
Oh Lord.
One flower
God.
on my orchid.
Don't even talk about plants. My client had to come and clip mine the other day. She said, Talia, if my brother see this palm. So yes, we celebrate everything, every little thing, all big thing.
Listen. So I want those of you who are online, listen, go into the comments. And if guess what, it may not be something that you've accomplished. You may know a lady who has done something amazing and you just want to shout her out. You want to celebrate her. Put it in the comments. We're gonna read it.
Yes.
And then we gonna have a party in here. We're gonna celebrate.
Will I see him? No.
Yeah, I'll put them up there. You'll
Okay.
be able to see them.
Okay.
And so I want to encourage you to those of you who, like, say you in your car, who I know you're supposed to be texting while you're driving.
No, pull to the side of the road. That's all. 2 minutes.
So pull to the side of the road and type it. Or if you want to call, you could call too. So you could text 828-2543 if you want to call 828-3543. Okay. So the text line is 828-2543. The call line is 828-3543. All right. So listen, ladies, we want to celebrate you. And we're going to be doing it all throughout the show. So just keep sending in the comments. And we are going to celebrate you. We're going to celebrate you. And I would like to be the first person to publicly, celebrate you.
achievement.
Italia wants to join in on this
do.
party. And we want to celebrate you guys. We want to celebrate.
I could bring some cider.
Listen, I thought about it, I thought about it, but we
could
be
be
so
clinking
busy.
our glasses, man.
Just had so much going on.
Should have told me, man.
Next time we can have glasses and stuff.
Yeah, we gotta celebrate.
So yeah, I'm trying to think, like, what else have I done? I don't know.
The song.
Yeah, I'm doing that stuff. Like, what you been doing?
Me?
Mm-hmm.
Girl, the school has really been.
So what is this like? I ain't even get to ask about the school. This girl have a whole makeup academy. First of all, numero uno.
Yeah, so we haven't officially launched it, but we're about to. Like, it's in a matter of hours. We're about to launch this thing coming soon,
Right.
April 2022. School of Makeup International. Yes, and so that's
nice.
that's what we're doing for next year. Trying to tie up one or two little loose ends. That's first off. That's kind of first off.
Mm-hmm.
And then working on another project that I'm so excited about. It's more to do with our local makeup artists
Okay.
and creating a platform for them
Nice.
to kind of showcase their work. And so that I am also excited about. And that too is proposed to be launched in 2022 as well. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, man. We're doing that. And then the house thing.
Yep. We're gonna
These are
do it.
three major things right there.
We're gonna do
Working
it.
on. So I've been busy.
Yeah.
Lack of sleep. Oh gosh.
How
Listen to me.
I was gonna ask you how you balanced it, but last week Bishop Helen McPhee was here. Italia, she wrecked our entire lives. She really did. because the thing that stood out to me the most that she would have said like on air, because off air she like messed me up off air. If I could tell y'all how that woman read me like a book off air, y'all would have wanted to been in this room. But on air, the thing that stood out to me the most was she talked about how we limit the anointing because we don't expect God to anoint us to be the women, the wives, the mothers, and whatever it is, the entrepreneurs, the businesswoman, whatever it is that we're trying to balance in our lives, that God can anoint us for it, where we do it with ease.
Right.
And that many of us are toiling because we're operating in our flesh, and that we're not taking hold of the anointing that God can grace us with to be everything that we need to be to whomever we need to be to. And I was sitting down like, so you mean to tell me my single self could barely balance doing my laundry and balancing all the other craziness I have going on? And she's like, yeah, but there's an anointing for that. And you just haven't grabbed a hold of it. Like you just haven't
Wow.
taken a hold of it. She's like, there's an anointing for that. She said there's an anointing for you to exist in the season that you're in, toil free,
Wow.
but you won't work hard. So she's like, go
Go
ahead,
ahead, go work
knock
out.
yourself out.
See how far that get you.
See how tired is where it got me.
I'm sure.
Tired. She
I'm
said, so your
sure.
mom's sick, and you have to take care of your spouse, and you have to take care of your kids, and you got to work, and you got to cook, and you have to clean,
Can-
and you have to get rest, and you have to take care of your husband. She said there's an anointing for that.
Have to be.
Yeah, I mean, it have to be because you got to
it's
do it.
impossible. In my, it's
In your
impossible.
flesh,
It's
yeah.
impossible. Yeah.
No, so there have been so many amazing guests who have been on the show. I wanted to go through the list of all of the
Right.
women that we've had. And what did I do with that? So I know the topics that we've had, because the topics.
What was Ms. Matthew's topic?
Okay, her topic was the best is yet to come. And when I tell you she like Italia, it was just so good. It was so good, so good, so good, so good. All right, so I gotta try. So let's talk about who we've had first, because that's
Okay.
gonna make my little job a little easier here, going through stuff. So this is in no particular order because the names are not gonna show up in the correct order. I'm just gonna shout out to the ladies that we've had on the show this year, and then we're
Yes.
gonna go through like the topics that we did.
Right.
So my girl Xavier from POW, she was on the show this year. Also Wendy Lewis.
Yes,
Wendy
yes.
was on.
Okay.
Sharika Brown was here. Sandina Neely. Roxy was here. Roxy Star. I want me to say her name is Sherelle. But Roxy was here. Raquel was here. Raquel Mins was here. Pastor Quincy Sayers was here. We had
Okay.
Pastor Monica Haskell out of Delaware. She was also on the show. And our boy Karan Turnquest, he was here. Darren, sorry. That's his government name. I know him as Karan. Okay. Keishel Kerr
Okay.
was here. Corel Pinder. Joy Nate Gibson, Pastor Joy Nate Gibson. Ianthea was here.
Right.
Oh my gosh, so many people. Felicia Archer.
Yes.
Pastor Cleopatra Williams.
Oh, you had an all-star lineup, honey.
Cara Newton out of Freeport. Bodine was here.
Yes.
Of course, we mentioned Bishop Halleck Matfee. She was
Yes.
here. Ayana was here in studio. So much people I missed, and I know it's so much more. It's been a lot, like a lot.
Wow.
A lot of women have come in, and we have gone through some amazing, I would say, conversations. We've had some amazing conversations. So we started off the year. Okay, I'm missing some people. So believe it or not, Gia was on the show. Gia was on the show. She was actually on the very first show, along with a friend of mine named Kay. And we were talking about that's what we started off the year with, the theme for the year, which is Find Your Tribe.
Okay.
I gotta play the song for you later because I wrote a song. That's like my voice singing on the song. Find Your Tribe. Yeah. It's like a girl talk anthem. It's gonna be on my new album as well.
Okay.
The girl talk sound. Find your tribe. Yeah, that's me.
I'm gonna need to hear that.
Yeah. So we started off. We're talking about Find Your Tribe. And then your girl, my girl, Raquel Pinder, she was our next guest. And we talked about loyalty.
Yes.
We talked about loyalty and how to find loyalty in friendships. Because some of us, we ain't loyal. We ain't loyal. And then I had a guest
Mm.
who everybody is probably wondering, like, how did she pull this off? But they are an acquaintance of mine. Um, I got to talk to you off air.
Okay.
Oh no, I could talk to you on air without calling the person name. So remember the stoplight?
Mm.
The stoplight was on my show,
What? How
and
did you pull that off?
I pulled it off because Jesus is in me. So stoplight was on my show, and the topic was he's just not that into you. Yeah, yeah,
That should have been hard.
it was hot. It was hot. It was
Wow.
incredible. It was incredible. And then, oh, I tell you, I really wanted you here for this show, the show that we did in March.
What's that?
The show was called Things. I wish you could have seen it. In here was like turned into like it was almost like a boudoir. Like I had everything that you could think of that females would want inside this room.
No man.
From makeup to clothes to underwear to shoes
Oh my gosh.
to accessories to belts to like makeup, everything. Like it was crazy. It was crazy. It was an awesome show. It was kind of like Oprah's My Favorite Things almost. It was super fun. And then we had Dr. Tamalia Gibson, and she talked about barrenness. We addressed that topic, and she shared her journey with how she was a virgin and she got married and then she couldn't have kids, and how she struggled with that so much and questioning whether or not God loved her and all of these things, whether she did the right thing, all of the stuff. It was a powerful show,
Wow.
amazing show. We've had just an amazing year.
Mhm.
And then after that, we talked about coping with grief and loss, and that's when Shanicia Swan was here.
Mm.
Yeah, and she took us back through that plain
the
grass
grass,
journey because that was
right.
crazy, right? And so she shared that story with her, and then we have to say, this is beauty and celebration. So we have to say congratulations to her and her husband because she's pregnant. Yes, congratulations, Shanicia. We are so
Thank you,
happy
Jesus.
for you
Yeah.
and
I'ma
your
take it
husband,
easy.
Jermaine.
Mhm.
Congratulations to the Swans.
Oh.
And we cannot wait for that little boy to get here.
Oh my God, I'm so
Oh,
happy for
so
her.
happy for you, Shanicia.
No, you don't know how happy I am for her. Like I'm like,
I know how happy you are because
Okay.
I'm just as happy.
okay.
I am
okay,
just as
okay,
happy
okay.
for her. And it has
Man.
been a journey, and God is faithful.
Oh man.
God is
I'm
so
I'm
faithful. He is so faithful.
Awesome.
So congratulations to Jermaine and Shanicia Swan.
Yeah.
We celebrate you today. So yeah, she talked about dealing with grief and loss and how she's had a lot of it. And she definitely had such a powerful and amazing testimony. And then we talked about equality with women with Anastasia Palacios.
Okay. What did
And
she
that
say?
that one was interesting because we want it, but we don't want it.
She's very right.
We want it, but we don't want it. And then we made a very interesting discovery in that conversation. And it's something that we're still kind of mulling over. And Bishop D'Angelo actually brought it back up the other day because a part of the inequality between men and women is a part of the curse from creation.
Mm,
And that's a discovery that we made.
mm.
Because when you read, I think it's in Genesis 3, we discover that a part of the curse was that the woman's affection would always be for her husband, and that the husband would always want to be like lord over the woman. And so what we see with the tension between men and women in reference to women wanting to be equal with men, but men always wanting to be over the woman is as a result of the curse.
Wow.
So many of us don't even realize that we're living in the curse.
Yeah.
We're living in the
Yeah,
curse.
yeah.
We're not living in the, how can I say it, in the freedom that Jesus came and established when he broke the curse. We're not living in that place of freedom. We're stuck in the curse.
She's stuck in the curse.
We stuck in the curse. We absolutely
so is
are.
this whole fight for equality thing something is a flesh thing?
It's a
then?
flesh thing.
Yeah.
So the only way that it can be dealt with is in the spirit.
Spirit.
And to think that one of the areas where we find the biggest fight is in the church. Because that's where you see more than anything else on a platform, the outright inequality of men and women. You see it in the church.
Yeah.
On the job, it's subtle. it's not out there, as in like it's not on display. It'll be known by the accountant that the man makes more than the woman,
Hmm.
but it's like on display on a platform in the church where no,
You
all the
don't-
men sit here, women
and
you
they are
sit
in
down
charge.
there, and they are in charge. You understand what I'm saying? So it's
blatant.
it's interesting. It's
Wow.
interesting. So we had that conversation, and yeah, we want it, but we don't want it. We want
We want it, we
want-
don't want to, or we want it, but it's just never gonna happen.
I don't know. I don't know. Because I don't know if I want to be equal. I don't want to be equal. I don't want to have the weight that a man has to carry on my shoulders.
And it is a weight.
I don't want to be equal. And that's the decision that I've made. I want to be feminine.
Me too. Take care of me, boo.
Exactly. I want to be
Yes,
feminine.
I wanna let me follow your lead.
Yeah.
I am okay with following.
I'm cool.
I'm okay.
I'm good. So where we
I'm
going? We
okay.
going around the corner? Okay, let's
You
go.
could drive too?
What you need me to do? You need me to make sure, like, what? We have food to go? Like, let's go. Like, let's go, boo.
You're right.
You need
And
me
it
to wash the
doesn't make
clothes?
us, I think an understanding needs to be that it doesn't make us any less of a person.
No.
And I just think it's just a responsibility you have as and I have a
Yep.
responsibility as a woman, because the things that are on me as a woman, it isn't on him as a man. He doesn't get to carry that. He doesn't carry that. That's the same weight as a woman, because I have my own weight and pressure.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. We got one in here. Let's take this one here. Congratulations to Brianna Pinder and her new husband. They got married and they got a home. Congratulations. Woo!
Brianna,
We celebrate Brianna.
Congrats.
And her husband, his name is Sadat Pinder.
Sadat and
Yes,
Brianna, congratulations.
congratulations.
Guys. You're amazing. You did it.
Listen, we're so excited for you. I can't wait. Y'all release that anointing on me. Glory
Yes,
to
and
God.
I receive
I
it.
receive it. I need
Amen.
that marriage and home anointing.
Yeah, the home one for me.
I receive it. So yeah, I think, you know what? I don't want equality. I want equity. I want what I have to bring to the table as a woman
equity.
for what you have to bring to the table as a man, whatever that is, however that looks like, and whatever our roles are that we function in based upon how our character and our nature and our personalities are. Let's just bring that to the table. So if you could cook
And
better than
there
me,
is
you
balance.
cook. If you could beat me making macaroni, make the macaroni.
Yes. And there
I
was-
could change the tire. I
Yeah.
don't like to. I can break my nail. But if we
Mhm.
have to create that balance, I know how to use a drill. I can put the shelves up in the
Mm.
garage. I have no problem doing that.
I mean, I ain't that good with things like that.
I
I
get,
could do it, but
you don't want to do it. But what I'm
it's
saying
so
is,
taxing, man. I don't want to do that.
what I'm saying is, I feel okay
Mhm.
with bringing all of the things that I can do to the
to table.
table in
Got you.
case I need to.
Right. Got you.
So I definitely am the woman who ain't want to take out the garbage. I don't.
I don't have a problem doing that.
I don't want to take it
I
out.
could do that.
I don't want to take out the garbage. I'm sorry. But I don't have a problem picking up a screwdriver and tightening up a doorknob.
Mm.
You understand
That
what I'm
sounds
saying?
simple enough. I could do that. I'm not doing too much thinking and figuring out. No.
I don't have a problem with changing the light bulb. That's fine
I
with
could do
me.
that.
You know what I mean?
Mhm.
I think we should be looking for equity and not equality.
I
Bringing the
agree.
best of who you are into whatever situation that
Bring it
you're in.
together.
Yeah, let's just bring it together.
Together.
And I feel like we should demand that on our jobs.
Mhm.
Equity. What am
Agreed.
I worth? Pay me for what I'm
Your
worth.
Indeed.
Not because I have, a gender. Pay me for what I'm worth.
Yeah.
Pay me for what I'm worth. And I think that's what we should.
And in most instances, be doing that. Be giving you.
Yeah.
Be giving it to you.
We're giving it to you. So,
So
just pay me what
for
I'm
it.
worth. Pay me. give
me
me my
mine.
money.
Give me me.
So we talked about that. And then we also talked about Pastor Nicole Watson was here.
Oh.
And the topic was help, I hate my body.
Whoa.
Yes. Listen, I'm forgetting all of these amazing shows we had. We had some amazing
Jesus.
shows. So we had
What
a show
did she have to say
called-
with that? Because I know she's on a journey.
Listen to me. She
I
looks
look at one picture.
amazing.
I just look at one picture of her. What? She suck.
Listen. All you can see is neck. Lone neck.
Neck.
So
My
congratulations.
girlfriend would say something else, but I can't say it on radio.
Oh my gosh. We say congratulations to Pastor Nicole Watson. Girl, you look good.
Yeah, man. Continue.
You
Yeah, congratulations
look
to her.
good. Yeah, she looks amazing. Listen,
Mm.
that weight loss looks good
Listen to
on
me.
you.
I can't make it past a day.
Oh,
But I did good today. Let me celebrate today. I had an omelet and grits this morning. I felt like eating.
mhm.
And then I said, you know what? I'm not snacking Vernita. And that chip station she got there, the eye candy is the station from hell. I said, I'm not eating any chip or biscuit today.
Right.
And so I actually had a fruit in my bag.
And you made it with that fruit.
And I ate that fruit. And then on my way here, I was feeling really hungry because I ate that breakfast from like 7
Right.
something this
Mhm.
morning. So I ate the fruit late, like around 1.
Mhm.
And then on my way here, she had some nuts and raisins and cashews in the bag, and I ate that. So that's all. I'm very hungry.
I did the opposite. In fact, I was on the phone this morning with your sister while I was on my way to work with Yasmin.
Oh, right.
And I went to Bakehouse in Incudesk.
Oh, I was going. It's a good thing I stopped there only because of time. Risha, you call on my car today. I was actually going to get donuts, but maybe serious. I know.
And the donuts weren't ready yet. Neither was the cinnamon rolls.
Have you tried the bacon one?
No, and
donut with the bacon on
we
it?
got to have that before the end of the year. So I went to Bakehouse and the donuts weren't ready yet, and the cinnamon buns weren't ready yet.
I can imagine the smell in
the
there.
cookies. You ever had one of the cookies?
No.
So they had the
I always get the
s'more pumpkin spice cookie.
I must know why you going to come right here and put that in my spirit, man?
Sorry, but that's what I had for breakfast. A s'more pumpkin spice.
With some coffee, eh?
No,
What you had it with?
I ate it by itself.
Oh, okay.
I ate it by
That
itself.
sounds good, like with a coffee, nice.
Listen, it
Coffee.
was. So I didn't do good today. I had Chinese for lunch.
Oh, you're Chinese.
It was good. There was like some spicy conch with shrimp fried rice. It was nice.
That sounds good.
It was really nice. I enjoyed it. And I
From
had
where? Sorry, we talking about food.
right from Phoenix on East Street because I had to go to police station. And so police headquarters. I had to go to police headquarters to pick up a letter.
Okay.
And when I left from there, I just gone right down East Street and I gone right there to Phoenix. I stopped at Mortimer's first though. Because you have, I mean, if you go in by Mortimer's, you have to stop.
Because you don't be in that area all the time. I understand
I
you.
had one snow cone. I had snow
Mortimer's,
cones.
boy.
I had some peanuts. So yeah. So yeah.
You got some peanuts in.
Yeah, some peanuts. They still on my desk, but some peanuts. So Nicole, we say all that to say Nicole's doing it better than us.
Way better.
She's doing better than us.
Jesus.
So if any of you are tuned in and you know and you have access to Pastor Nicole, tell her that Marisha Natalia say congratulations.
Big
She did an
time.
amazing job. She's doing better than us, and y'all pray for us. We can get there.
Yeah, eventually.
We are going to get there. And then we had the bishop. We had him twice. The first time we had him, we talked about My Marriage Matters. And that was a powerful show.
I'm sure it was.
It was an amazing show, like only he could be. Like only he could. And then actually one of our listeners who's tuned in, she was actually on the show.
Who's that?
Her name is Shaquinda Nixon. And Shaquinda was on the show along with Renee Burrows, and they're both cancer survivors. And they talked about their journeys through beating cancer. Shaquinda, her story is incredible. She didn't even have to do chemo. She had a surgery and she was done. The cancer was gone, and she's been cancer free ever since. And then Renee, she shared about how she did like the deadly chemo. She did like the one that they say is supposed to kill you. And she's living.
My goodness.
Living, and not just living, but thriving. She has a
Thriving.
business. She has a shoe store called Parrot Etc. And we featured some of her shoes.
Jesus, where is this? Where is this shoe store?
Genuine leather shoes is right in Palmdale. I'll tell you where it is. So we had her on, and it was an amazing show. And then we talked to Pastor Letitia Sweeting about the aftermath, healing after a relationship. And that was a very, very hot show. As y'all know, y'all like people business. And so, no, she really talked about how, for the thing that stuck out to me, I remember for that show from that show was, in order to heal, there needs to be separation. Oh my gosh, look at the thing falling down behind you, just like whatever. I do apologize, y'all. That's really ghetto. I would just fall.
No, you
Like-
have no control of that. That's not ghetto. That's an accident.
I just sound like I would look now. It's kind of ghetto. I have to move your phone. I can fix the camera so I can try to get it out of the way. Because that look ghetto. Y'all, sorry. We on the radio. Adjust it.
I could if you need me to.
Slide over a little bit. Just get rid of that.
Yeah.
Look at that. Look at that. Y'all ain't even know the things fall off the wall.
Uh,
Okay.
But it's free. Oh, I forget I have my jacket right around my waist. Come on.
Girl, they can't see that. But they can see
No,
your
it's
shoes. So now your
warm.
shoes are
My shoes. What shoes?
your shoes are now in view.
Oh,
They can see it.
They can. I can just. Can I just? That's an old prop.
Right. Just rest them there.
Yeah, I might as well just admire them.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, there you go. I'll just move this to the ground so I get a good view.
Yep. So okay, sorry, I'm getting distracted. Oh my gosh. Listen. Let's go to the comments. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, so we have any more celebrations?
No, not yet.
Come
but
on, people, what happened?
yes, y'all sending these celebrations.
Shadania, or from my people, you can do the same thing. Let us know what accomplishments you had this year. We want to celebrate you, Marisha and I.
Yes, we do.
Give you a shout out.
We
And
do.
let the world know what
We
great and
do.
amazing things you're doing.
Raquel Min says she said I miss this collab that y'all are great together. Listen, I miss her too.
Oh.
If you only know.
I'll be back.
And yes, Renee, Shaquinda, it's the what for me. I remember that about Shaquinda's story. Every time she found out more information about cancer, she's like, "What?" And that was her response every time. What? And it was just, her story was just so incredible, so
Hey.
powerful. And so we celebrate
Listen to
that
me.
they're both still cancer free,
Mhm.
and we give God glory
Yeah, gee.
for all of that. And so after that, where did we go? Okay, so we talked about the aftermath, healing after relationship, and then we talked to Xavier. We talked about being a boss chick
Mm.
and just not being afraid to take over.
Mhm.
Because sometimes as women, we put ourselves in the back seat and we kind of just feel like, no, I can let somebody else
I
do
still
it.
struggle with that to some extent.
Oh, come on, Italia.
I do.
You're the best.
I do, though.
You're the best. Just be the best.
Let's do it.
Be the
I do.
best.
And you know what? And this whole boss chick thing is more than just a hashtag, guys.
Yeah, it's a real life
It's
thing.
more than just this hashtag and opening an account on Facebook or Instagram and saying I sell this, I sell that. It is so much more than that.
So much more.
Oh,
so
I can
much
tell
more.
you.
But when you do accomplish your goals, it feels great.
Yes, it does.
It feels great. So I say do it.
Yeah.
Whatever it is that you have that's been sitting on the table and has to manifestation, I say do it.
Yeah.
Do it. Make it happen. Do it scared. Do it.
Yeah.
Whatever you do, just don't let it be undone. And don't live in the place of regret that you've left it undone.
Yeah.
Do it. Even if it doesn't work out, even if it fails, you'll be able to say, so just do it.
Mm-hmm.
Do it. Do it. Do it. I love that, Raquel. Raquel says, stop trying. Just be. Just be.
Just be.
Just be the boss chick that you are. Okay, so we did boss chick with Xavier. That was in May. And then we had Sharika Brown, and she talked about purpose. She talked about purpose and how as women we sometimes put our purpose on the back burner for so many other things, to be there for other people, and we don't really walk it out the way that we should. And it is, y'all, that's a pandemic that we have to deal with.
Yes.
We have to deal with. That's our own personal little pandemic where we're afraid to be the amazing women that God has called us to be. Let's do it. Yeah, no, we can't just put all our energy into our spouses and into our kids and do nothing for ourselves. And each and every one of us has a God-given purpose.
Yeah.
Raquel says here, your presence is boss, Italia. We will never know that's a fair for you.
Yeah.
So, mom, do it scared. That's all I got to say. Brianna says, thank you, Marisha. This is confirmation. Yes, y'all, do it. Do it afraid. Do it. Y'all like doing it. Do it afraid.
Yeah.
Let's just do it. Let's have childlike faith where we just believe daddy can show up and save the day.
Just take it.
Yeah, like we just, children just be like, well, my daddy can fix it anyway. And so, no, for real. And I ain't gonna lie,
Right.
that's the posture that I'm taking, even like with this approach where I say I going for this house because I'm a single woman.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a single woman, and I believe in God for increasing my salary.
Yeah, man. And
But I go into the bank with what I got.
Yep.
And I'd be like,
And daddy
whatever,
coming. Daddy coming.
whatever else I don't have, daddy coming with the rest.
Yes, ma'am.
Daddy coming with the rest. So either daddy could bring my money up or he could bring the price
Price
down.
down.
But daddy can fix this. He
I
can
would
fix
give him
it
shit.
because I'm going to get what I need to have.
Mhm.
And it's not a luxury. It's a necessity for me
Amen.
now. And so it's mine. I tell y'all, next Christmas, I'm going to be putting up my Christmas tree in my house.
Hallelujah.
Y'all don't want me putting up your Christmas tree in your own house. That's on y'all.
And not a fake tree either, Marisha.
Not a fake tree. I want a real one.
Real one.
I want the
Okay.
house to smell
Piney.
piney, and I can make
Sprucey.
sure I put the Tylenol inside the water so the tree could live long. You
That's
know
what
the
she
day.
do.
My
I thought
mommy
it was
taught me
sugar.
that. My mommy say put Tylenol inside the water for the tree, and it causes the tree to stay green longer.
Wow. Okay.
That's
I
your
love that.
Christmas tip for those of you who get real trees. Put the Tylenol in the water.
I was gonna ask her that's put out of No. No, I wasn't gonna ask her that. Also, like they had me talk foolishness.
Okay, so all right, and then after that, this one was so good. Pastor
Ah.
Cleopatra Williams, and we
Mm.
talked about shades of gray and being
Mm.
women of integrity.
Jeez.
Cause y'all, we don't say what we can do, and we don't do what we can say. What we say, we don't.
Mm.
We say so much things, and we don't follow through. I like how Bishop defines it.
Mm.
Let me see if I can remember off the top of my head. He says integrity is the congruence between what you say and how you live your life, or something like that. So if Raquel says she's putting sugar all these years in a tree, no,
Yeah, see, I tell you,
no,
sugar.
no,
People put sugar.
not sugar. Keep your sugar for your bacon. Get two Tylenol, and then give it like 3-4 days. Put another 2 Tylenol there. Just trust me, it could be
Wow.
green. It can be
Okay,
green.
Didn't know that.
Yeah. So and we gotta
Mm.
do better with that, Italia. We have to mean what we say. And one of the things that God has been challenging me with in reference to my integrity is that it's not even just about doing what you say, but it's about being the person. How can I say this? What is it? Because I know what it's like to walk it out. It's like being the person that you've been called to be without the pressure of meeting people's expectations of who it is. So I don't live right because I'm a youth pastor, because I'm a worship leader, because I'm a minister,
Right.
because I'm all of these things,
Right.
like because I'm on Christian radio. I live right because of the purpose that God has placed on the
Placed on me,
inside of me. So my
exactly.
integrity is founded in the truth of who God has called me to be, not in the reality of what I do and
Do.
what people see me do.
Got you.
Right? So that way you think twice before you go lay down with somebody, or
Exactly.
you steal some money, or you
Exactly.
lie, or misappropriate, or whatever else, or cuss somebody out. You think twice about it because it has nothing to do with people's expectations of you, but it has everything to do with what God has placed on the inside of you. And
You're
that's a
right.
challenge that I've taken on in my personal life, because I found myself making adjustments to my character to
Mhm.
please people and not to honor
Mhm.
God.
Mm-mm.
Not to honor God. And
Yeah.
so one of the adjustments that I had to make was, who is this for? Who is this ultimately for? Because even the moments where I made it about me and I said I was doing it for me, I realized even that wasn't enough. That didn't sustain the change. The change was sustained when I decided to do it for God.
Yeah. You're right.
And only the things we do for Christ will last.
Will last.
Everything else fades
Mhm.
away. Pastor Quincy Sayers was here. We were screaming because we needed a break. We was in here hollering like a bunch of banshees. Because it's like, okay, if you feel like screaming, just scream because you need a break. So scream.
Oh, I used to do that.
Like scream.
Yeah.
Drive somewhere, go somewhere, and just scream if you need to. Like just
Right in my car, right in my apartment.
just
Let it all
scream.
out.
Like holler.
Mm-hmm.
Do whatever you need to do. Go on the beach and just call
Yeah,
out,
man.
scream.
One thing I find like a lot of our women are just very uptight.
Yeah, like loosen up.
Yeah, very uptight.
You gotta let it out.
Yeah,
We're bottling in a lot.
yeah.
We're bottling in a lot. So if you need a break,
Take that break.
be okay with taking a break. If that's what you need, do it. And then we were graced with the presence of Dr. Felicia Archer. We talked
Mhm.
about wife material. Is the fabric start too crowded? That was a good show. That was a
material.
good show. Wife material. This fabric store is
It's
pretty
crowded.
crowded. It's a crowded fabric store. But you know what? I believe God.
Mm-hmm.
I believe God. And then we had my girl Roxy Star here, and we were talking about we ain't gonna be no side chick no more, y'all.
I would Well, I,
We can kill that. We can put that to death.
yes, ma'am.
And then we were talking with Wendy about our dreams coming true. This show was so refreshing for me.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll tell you what was so amazing about it, Italia. I grew up underneath Wendy. So Wendy's older than I am.
Right.
But we were basically, I would say, childhood teenage friends from
Okay.
a distance though. Like, you know that girl that you admire
Mm-hmm.
from a distance, but whenever you talk to her, it feels like you guys are like best friends.
Mm-hmm.
So Wendy and I went to Temple Christian together.
Okay.
And I knew of some of the things that she dreamed about from she was in high school because we would share those kind of things. We would talk about it just casually, nothing deep. And to see her living it out, like living her dreams, it's like it's inspirational.
Mm-hmm.
And so that show was a refreshing one for me because it took me back to being right across the road here
Mm-hmm.
on campus at Temple Christian.
Mm-hmm.
And just like that, the childhood version of myself that just wanted to do everything,
Mhm.
like ridiculous things, that like saw
Mhm.
myself like in front of the masses, like had these crazy
Right,
dreams.
right.
So I don't know what y'all dream about and y'all put like what you bury in or whatever. I don't know what you bury in.
Mm-hmm.
Dig that thing up.
Yeah, man.
Dig it up.
Make
Dig it
it
up. Dig it
happen.
up and make it happen.
Yeah,
Dreams are still
man.
coming true.
Yeah,
God
man.
is listen,
'Cause
God is
for
still
me,
doing
I found
stuff.
that I found like I felt like I was getting just to relax, man. That's part of the reason why I cut my hair too, because I want to do something crazy. That, like you said, that crazy. There was that crazy adventurous part of you as a young person. That didn't stop you from doing. You thought of something, and then within like days it was done. And I felt like I got a little lazy and a little laid back. And I'm like, come on, now, I gotta get back. I gotta get this energy level up. I gotta do it.
That's good.
I cut my hair. That's one thing I did. Something a little crazy.
I'm about to do something crazy too. You can see it.
Yeah, and
When you see it, you be
I'm
like,
there.
Marisha, you did not. And I'd be like, yes, I did.
What?
I'm about to do it.
Okay. Yeah, man, but do that thing.
I'm doing it. Let's do
Yeah.
it, y'all. Let's do it,
Mhm.
ladies. Okay, so after that, we talked with Bonine about being passionately paid. Let's stop slaving away for this money.
Hey,
Let's make our passions pay us.
agreed.
If you're passionate, find a way to make it pay
Pay.
you.
And stop shortcutting yourself.
Yeah,
man.
don't turn
do-
down the price.
Yeah.
Because I want y'all to know. I was cutting down my price and now I getting
Ain't
paid
cut no
twice.
more.
What? Am I getting paid twice my
Goodness.
price? My price has been doubled.
That's what I'm talking about.
My price has been doubled and it's worth the drive. Glory to God.
I know, right? When we drive all the way and then you go ask me for a discount.
I've been put on my clothes and pay Italia to beat my face. You know? Oh man. And then after that, passionately paid. Listen, that's my motto now. Y'all gonna pay me for my passion. You're gonna pay me for it.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about.
It's not just gonna come
Always
free.
telling me I'm the best.
Okay, well pay me then. Pay me what you owe me.
Mm.
And then we
That's a
had
nice topic.
we had Ayanthia. She was here and she was talking about being lit-fluential. Lit-fluential.
Lit-fluential.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So being influential, but like turning it up a notch.
Yes.
And not limiting your sphere of influence because you're from the Bahamas. Know that you could have
Yeah.
worldwide impact.
Impact. Yeah,
From
influence.
your computer, from your device,
Wow.
from your cell phone. It's just all about
In your bed,
intentionality.
international.
Yes.
On the beach.
It's all about how you market yourself and it's all about what you do to put yourself out there. And don't be afraid to put yourself out there. Know what to do, know what to say and what not to say. and it's okay. And then we talked about depression. The topic was Girl Get Up with Pastor Joyne Gibson, a good friend of mine. And she shared her story of going through miscarriages before she got pregnant, and she's due this month.
Ah!
Super excited for
Wow,
her.
I think she's gonna have a baby on Christmas Day.
No, I think she had a baby before Christmas. Before
Wow.
Christmas.
Well, congratulations to her.
Yes. And so I'm super excited for her and her husband, Daniel. So congratulations. We celebrate
Yes, we
Mr. and
celebrate you.
Mrs. Daniel and Joyne Gibson because they about to have a baby. Congratulations. And oh my gosh, she's just such a powerful woman of God. Young lady, but powerful woman of God. And she just spoke life into us. It was a really good show. It was a really, really good show. And I finally have I guess you could say, I don't know. I finally can say this without bursting into tears. But we went on a little break after that. For the month of July because as a church, but also as a church family, and then with the royal family, and then just with me personally, we said goodbye to one Laura Roll.
Yeah.
And that was a big hit for me. I didn't get an opportunity to really talk about it. Because I didn't want to overshadow the fact that the family was grieving, and people deserve to grieve their loved ones, and so you let them grieve.
Yeah.
But I had an opportunity to share recently with Pastor Denzel what Laura really was to me, the mother in Zion and the sounding board that I needed, to the one who would always pull me in line, who wasn't afraid to say the difficult things to me, and who was that listening ear as well, so who would just let me go off and not judge me, who when I couldn't find anyone to confide in, who I thought I could trust, I could go to her. And and I know that I wasn't going to hear that again.
Yeah.
I knew that she was a deep freeze, the deepest freeze you could find. And so we said goodbye to Laura, y'all.
Yeah.
And so for those of you who are wondering why from July 22nd to August 19th we didn't have a show, it was because we were saying goodbye to Laura. Yeah.
And for me too, let me just take the time to say too, she was that type of person to me too. She was someone I could confide in. Many times I'd go right to the kitchen, sit and talk and share. So she really, like, being newly married, I reached out to her and she gave me so much good advice.
Wow.
She gave me so much good advice, and she'd talk and she'd pull me aside and she'd say, JJ, blah, 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 blah. And I'll be like, oh, Miss Laura, I do it, blah, 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 trying. She said, well, you just, blah, blah, blah. And I think for me, in talking with her, she showed me, and she wasn't afraid to share her story with me and let me know that you're not the only one going through. I'm going through. I went through, and this is how I got through. So try this, do this. And she gave me some real good advice. That's who she was for me.
She was indeed a gem.
Yeah,
she was a gem, and she is missed
indeed
greatly. There are just days when I'm accustomed to picking up the phone and calling her, or I would expect to hear from her. Days that have gone by recently where, like, I have literally, like, just burst into tears because I'm like, I mean, you really pick up and go on, Laura, like, seriously? But I am so grateful that she no longer has to struggle with this little flesh situation here. That she's been united with her God. That she's been united with her God. And not too long after that little break, I'm going to fast forward and then kind of get rid of this lull, and then we'll go back. I had to say goodbye to a friend of mine, Shaniqua Hannah Thurston.
Oh, yes, sir.
Not too long after that. And that was devastating for many people. More so for me because I spoke to her on Monday and she died Wednesday. It's just like, ugh. So she was an amazing woman of God, such a sweet lady, such a powerful woman of God, anointed woman of God. And so, yeah, I pay tribute to both of these women who I knew were in my corner cheering me on all the time. And I miss their presence in my life. And I know you miss Laura's presence in your life too. And
Yeah.
so these women are greatly missed. And as a result of that, we had like a little hiatus from Girl Talk, but then we came back, and that's when we had Pastor Monica Haskell from Delaware, and we were talking about faithing it, and just like we just need to be women of faith.
Mm-hmm.
Stop walking by what we see, but walk by faith, not by sight. And then our girl who's tuned in now, Raquel Min, she came and she talked about her book, Affirm Her. And it was just a really, really, really great show where we just spent some time affirming one another as women. It's so important about how we talk to ourselves. How do we, some of us, our thought life is very toxic. It's
Yep.
very poisonous, y'all. We need to do
Yep,
better with
yep,
talking
yep,
to
yep.
ourselves.
That
Just
voice in
do
the head is
better.
be
Listen.
horrible.
Listen, y'all, we just got to do better. We just got to do better. And then we had Santina Neely. She came and we talked about hindsight farther along, the things that we would have done if we only knew.
Boy, my list is
Done
long.
differently. The things we would have done differently if we only knew. Like you say, hindsight is 2020.
Child.
It's a something. That hindsight is no joke. And then Ayana came, Ayana Cartwright, and we talked about frenemies. Ugh.
What's a friend of me?
The enemy.
A friend who's an enemy. How does that happen? A friend who's an
Yeah,
enemy.
a friend who's really an enemy.
What?
So they friend, but they're really your enemy.
So they're not a friend to you. You don't consider them a friend.
Yeah. But in secret, they're really your enemy. And it sounds crazy coming out loud, right?
Mm-hmm.
But
Frenemy.
we
Do I have
took
any
stock that
frenemies?
day. Exactly. That's what ended up happening. We took stock that day. And for many of us, we was like, oh my goodness,
I feel like you don't know a lot of them.
I have a friend. Like I know for
You know
sure
what I mean?
there
Like
was
they there, but you don't.
it's like one. Almost every woman has like one.
I believe you.
And I had somebody who messaged me while I was on the show, and they was like, oh my gosh. And they messaged me about a particular person that they was like having little issues with. And they was like, that's what it is about him. He's a friend of me. And I was like,
Wow.
so what do we do? What do we do with these people who, as believers, what do we do with these people who we love, we care about, but their intentions toward us are not always pure?
Mhm.
And the nature of the relationship is always friction, because we can't write them off as believers.
No.
We can't completely write them off. We have a responsibility to them. But what does that look like? And then how do we prevent the current relationships that we have from turning into
That kind of
those? Yeah, because if we tell the truth, it's possible. It's possible for some of these relationships that are filled
Don't
with
spend too much time
nice,
together, child. Got to be limited.
nice, beautiful
That's for
stuff
one.
to become bitter. It's easy for bitterness to get in if you're not
Fester,
if you're not guarding it.
Yeah.
I like what Raquel says. She says sometimes frenemies can start out as genuine friends, but let something happen, you see your true colors. Listen, oh child, oh
You see who
gosh,
they really are.
yeah. And so
Mm.
I thought God, that y'all forgive me. For those who tune in, my computer is freezing. Yeah, so let's see what else did we do after that. So we talked about being frenemies with Ayana. And then after that, woo. Just give me a second here because
You really got me stuck on this frenemies thing.
Isn't it crazy?
Yeah.
I took stock after that,
Mm-hmm.
like big time, because I realized, ooh, so this person, I had two people in my life who never really had positive things to say to me,
It's those people.
and I was like, boy, Marisha, this person don't never really have positive things to say to you. Why do you keep them around? I literally had to ask myself that question. it was very, it was difficult too, as well.
Mhm.
I'm not gonna lie to you. It was difficult to ask myself that question, but I had to get the clarity that I needed. And
See, the thing is, I don't have really much people I call friends. And that's
hmm,
another thing. My pool is very, very small.
you think it's a good thing? Maybe.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it's probably a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
For me, I think it's been the reality that relationships that have changed,
Mm-hmm.
and knowing how to with that, be okay with the fact that like relationships they have changed, and it's
Yeah.
okay.
Especially as you get older.
It's okay. So after that, we talked about suicide. That's the show that I was trying to find. We talked
Wow.
about suicide with Cara Newton out of Freeport, and she was sharing the journey that she had, where she was basically like living on the street, nowhere to live, living out of a car, kicked out of where she was. Yeah, yeah. It was a powerful story. She talked about how she attempted suicide, and the day that she attempted suicide, the lady who had befriended her, and allowed her to stay where she was staying, that she would normally, the lady wasn't driving. She would normally catch the bus to go to work and would be gone for a certain period of time. And it just happened that the day that she decided to take her life was the day the lady came home unexpectedly and found her. Yeah.
Wow.
Hmm.
God, I don't know a plan for
A
her.
different plan. And
Oh my
her, if you listen to the lyrics of her music, you hear it. You just hear the testimony of how God has literally remade her. And it was a powerful show. That was not a dry eye on that show.
Jesus.
It was an amazing show. So we listen. I'm so grateful for the women who
Share,
decided,
man.
yeah, who shared like their
Yeah.
stories, because your stories were so
And you know
powerful.
what I find too? There are a lot of women going through or have been through and they
Hmm.
don't want to share their story.
Hmm.
They don't want to share it. I don't know if it's fear of being ridiculed or
I think sometimes too we're ashamed.
a shame.
I think we're ashamed, and I
Yeah.
think
And
sometimes we're not over it.
that's probably it too.
We're
That's
not
it.
over it.
Yeah.
But I believe this, and I've lived this. The scripture in Revelation that says, "And they overcame him by the blood of the Lamb and by the word of their testimony."
Testimony.
I believe in that. I believe that when I air it and it's out there, that it no longer has power over me.
Mm-hmm.
So when you know, like the shame, when the thing
Right.
has been uncovered,
Like Bishop talks about those secret sins and
yeah, like
you know,
when
the
it's
devil
been
kind of holds that against like, waves this in front of your face all the time.
when it's been exposed, that's it.
Mm-hmm.
I have nothing to
Yeah.
hide now.
Nothing.
You know it all. This me.
This is it. Yeah.
Love it or like it. This
Mm-hmm.
is who I am. And then we had Corel Pinda also out of Freeport the week after that, and we talked about letting things go, knowing how to let stuff go, not at holding on to things.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta let people go, gotta let
Mm-hmm.
feelings go.
Mm-hmm.
Something that she said that I've been trying to apply to my life. I think this will be so powerful for you, Italia. She says that whenever we experience something,
Mm-hmm.
she said that psychologically the emotions of that moment are done once this traumatic thing happens. Whenever we recall it to our
Mm-hmm.
minds, we are actually
Really.
recreating the emotion. So the emotion that we are feeling is not as a result of the trauma, it's a result of us recreating the moment.
Mm-hmm.
So we don't feel the feelings of hurt that we felt at the time the thing
Right, right.
happened. We're actually recreating new feelings, but applying it to that situation.
Situation.
Hmm.
Wow.
Because that's how, and she said this isn't like something like some sort of like theory that nobody's proven. This is like what's happening in our body, like physically, like this is like they've proved this chemically with our hormones, that when we remember something, when we have a memory, because we want to fully participate in the memory, we assign the same emotion, the
Emotion.
same feeling that we
That
had
event.
in that moment to that memory. And when she said that, what it made me realize is that if we are willing to tell ourselves when that memory comes up, when that thought comes up, if we're willing to tell ourselves, okay, but I don't feel that way anymore, so I'm good, we could be done with the pain and the trauma of that event. Because that's how powerful we are. We have the ability to tell ourselves this does not hurt me anymore. The memory
on.
exists.
Mhm.
It's a scar, fine. But I don't have to feel that emotion
Wait,
anymore.
yeah.
I don't have to go through that pain. I don't have to go through that shame. I don't have to go through that embarrassment anymore. I don't have to bear the weight of that mistake anymore because it's done. We are some powerful beings though,
Yes.
because to think about how for so many of us, I think all of us has like at least one situation where when we look back at it, it's painful. And to think that we are so powerful that we're recreating the emotion of that painful experience every time
Wow.
we think about it.
We do it effortlessly.
Effortlessly. It's like in our programming.
Uh-huh.
We're just pre-programmed
We key it in.
to, yep. Crazy, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Crazy. All right, y'all. We're almost done.
Yeah.
We're almost done because it's already after 6 o'clock. It's we got to get out of here.
Wow.
So then after that, Stacey Campbell Marshall was here. We talked about you need another reality check. Like, boo. Stop lying to yourself. Stop it.
That's not it.
Stop lying to yourself, boo. What I loved, she shared how she had to humble herself and come back home to her husband.
Wow.
That living in two countries wasn't working for their marriage. And she thought it would make her happy, and it wasn't making her happy. And she thought it would work. And she had to humble herself and come back home. And yeah. Sometimes we need that, like, girl, this was dumb. I mean, you might have had some benefits in the decision that you made, but I mean, at the end of the day, this was not smart, so let's not do this again.
Yeah.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes we need that. And then we had Bishop Helen McAfee, and now you. That was our third season of Girl Talk.
That was crazy.
We dealt with a lot.
That's good.
We dealt with a lot, and it's been an amazing year.
Real topics, real issues.
Yeah. So I have. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot. Keishel
Kerr.
Yes, we did Problems and Solutions. Yeah, we talked about Problems and Solutions. That was a great show. It was a really good show. So yeah, that was our third season of Girl Talk, where we had some of the country's most amazing, talented, and powerful women. And our podcast has like blown up. We officially have 500,000 subscribers to our podcast. Crazy. I know. So crazy. So I don't even know what to say.
I don't know what to say.
Yes. Thank you, Raquel. We had Darren Turnquest and we talked about abuse. I forgot about that. Yes, we talked about abuse because I didn't get a chance to create that flyer. I forgot. So that was one I didn't look at. Yeah, we talked about abuse because we needed to address that. That was around the time recently dealing with baby Bella and all that stuff, and then the young lady who
right.
Yeah. So yeah, we talked about that as well. So it was a powerful show. So that was this season of Girl Talk. I have no idea what season 4 of Girl Talk is going to look like. That's any indication.
We up for.
I don't know, y'all. I don't know.
Yeah, that's
I
good,
don't
man.
know.
That's really good.
But I will say this to our listeners: that Girl Talk isn't going anywhere.
No, definitely not.
We're not going anywhere. What it's gonna look like, I don't know. This thing is gonna become a beast. I feel like it has beast potential. Yeah.
I think we're in beast mode right about now.
Yeah.
When are you coming back for New Year? When have you set a date?
No.
For a show?
No, because I want to be a woman of integrity.
I would. And that's January.
Mm-hmm. And
Maybe
you know,
February.
So I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, I'll think it out.
We'll
Set a
see.
date.
But y'all know when we come at our first show, it's gonna be big. Like it could be something like, wow, yes, girl talk is back. Y'all know. So
Sounds good.
definitely gotta do like a new intro because like I want you guys to hear like the final song that's like actually the theme song. Because I'm not
Right.
letting go of Find Your Tribe. That's it. Girl talk,
It's
find
Find
your
Your
tribe.
Tribe.
That's it. That's what it is. Get you some good girlfriends. That's how we live in our lives. We live in
Yeah.
our lives with the fact that we need to do life with people
Yeah.
and we need to have good girlfriends
Good
around
people.
us.
Good
So
people.
that's the theme for Girl Talk till Girl Talk is done. Find your tribe. That's it.
I love that. We need to find your tribe.
Yeah, find your tribe. Oh, that's a good idea.
We can need them shirts.
Shirts. You know what I really wanted? Sunglasses.
Oh, there you go.
Find your tribe and gold glitter on the side. Yep.
You know how I go about glitter. You know how I feel about glitter.
So you know what? I think you know what? That sounds like something great for the new season.
Yes.
The new season, we will have some paraphernalia.
Yes, I
Some
agree.
girl talk, find your tribe, paraphernalia. Yeah.
Not even
Girl
a
talk
chance
is
to
coming back.
Find your tribe.
Yeah.
Hashtag.
Coming back large and in charge. And you never know. It might even be a book. A book might even come. You just don't know.
Yep.
Just don't know what it
I
could be like.
I love
So it was an amazing year. And
Mhm.
I think we have become better women as a result of it. And I'm glad that we said yes to Girl Talk in 2019.
Yeah, so am I.
I'm glad that we did
Because
this.
and I think what's most important, we're helping so much, we're giving so much. People are reaching out, sharing.
Mhm,
It's so
mhm,
good, so good.
mhm.
I am all about helping and giving.
Yes. Yes. I'm so glad that you
People
said
need
that
help, man.
because I want to read something that a message that somebody sent me. And I think this is a great place to end. There's a lady, she messaged me after last week's show. And she said to me, she said, I personally want to thank you for your obedience. This season of Girl Talk was such a blessing to my entire life.
Mhm.
Thank you for not canceling the show.
Okay.
May God continue to inspire you as you inspire others. Your labor is not in vain. And she said, God is truly using you. And I thank God for what he's doing through you. The weapons were formed, but they didn't prosper. Keep being who God has anointed you to be.
Amen.
And even though those words were for me, I want to leave those words with all of us today.
Yes.
To know that whatever it is that you are doing in your sphere of influence, you are having impact on somebody's life and you're making a difference in their existence and you are necessary. You are so necessary, girlfriend. Like you are necessary. Your gift, your purpose, your talent, and your ability has the ability to pull somebody into their
Testimony.
gift, their
Yes.
talent, their purpose, their ability, and change somebody's life. Your story, that mistake that you think you made, that you can't get over, somebody's in the middle of that right now, and they're trying to figure out how they're going to get through it too. So don't be afraid to testify and tell somebody, listen, I'm still in the thick of it. Let's go through this together.
Yeah.
Let's get out of this together. And for those of us who have had those hurdles that we were able to overcome, tell us about it. Like,
Mhm.
especially to the older women who are around us, tell us how you made it through that divorce. Tell us how you dealt with balancing your husband and your children and your business and everything else you had going on with ministry and then being that family person that brings your sisters and your brothers together.
Yeah,
Tell
man.
us how you did that. Tell us how you did that and you didn't pull all your hair out because we still, we still ain't fully grab hold of that anointing
No.
yet. Bishop Helen talked about last
Mhm,
week,
mhm.
and yeah. Listen, whatever you do, know that greater and better is just ahead of you. But for today's topic, I want to close with this, Italia. I'm gonna say this. Milk every moment of joy to the last drop.
Mm,
That is my new motto.
mm.
I go wring that towel out
Dry.
dry. Okay?
Yes.
Listen, when somebody who hasn't seen me in a long time walks up to me and is like, hey, congratulations on your award, I go right back to the night
Mm.
when I was in shock. And I was like, I win? I won. Oh my gosh, I spent all this money on this makeup and this dress for nothing. Oh my gosh, I won. I'm so excited. I'm so happy. every time somebody, oh my gosh,
Yes.
congratulations. I'm like, yes.
Why-
Thank you so much. Like, oh my goodness. It's such an honor.
Yes.
And I really didn't think I was
Yes,
gonna
yes,
win. And
yes,
I was
yes.
just so grateful to God. And then I tell them the
Mhm.
story, and then I'm like, I'm right back in that moment again.
again.
Italia, I'm milking it to the last drop. Call me full of myself. Call me whatever you want. There's so much in this life that we face that takes us out of the moments of celebration.
Yes.
I have determined in my life when I have an opportunity to, I'm going to
Celebrate.
sit in celebration for as long as I can.
I would you sit in it.
I can sit in it. I can listen.
Wallow.
You know, like how children roll in the grass. I can roll in that until it all over my clothes.
Yes.
Until everything about me is renewed by the fact that I accomplished this thing, or I did this thing, or I got this done,
Yes.
or whatever it is, whatever it looks like. Milk it to the last drop. Milk it to the last drop. And don't let anybody rob you of the joy of celebration.
No.
One of the
No,
things
no,
that
no.
Bishop used to say to us all the time, Natalia, upstairs when we were in the Wong's Plaza, he used to say that our relationship with God should never be void of celebration.
I agree.
So if we find ourselves as women now where we feel like our lives are like drab and
Mhm.
you know, like, you know, that feeling like it's like, yeah, it nothing wrong, but things are not amazing.
Mm.
It's like, somebody asks you, like, listen, don't let nobody rob you. So I don't care what Italia, listen, if you make it through the day and you got all your clients done on time, have a party.
If I just got them done, have a party.
Have a party.
Agreed,
No,
agreed,
have a party. Shaquinda
agreed.
says, we got another here. Yeah, now y'all. Shaquinda said, oh, come on, computer. I was trying to put up your comment, Shaquinda, but it's not working with me. Oh, here we go. Season 3 has been the thing froze. Sorry, Italia. Season 3 has been truly amazing, and I've been blessed. Looking forward to season 4. Thank you.
Mhm.
And Xavier says, I'm always afraid to over celebrate an accomplishment, but I will definitely take your advice, girl. Listen, do it. Do it.
Indeed.
Do it. And I say that to you too, Italia.
Mm.
Do it.
Mhm.
Do it. Listen to me. When that Makeup Academy launch, all you have to do is tell me, bring my glitter, my sequins, and my feathers, and I come in
Come-
with my leopard print. I'm coming.
Yes, indeed, indeed.
I'm coming. What? We're gonna celebrate this.
Yes, we will. We shall.
We're gonna
We will.
celebrate this. When you get in your house?
Oh my god, I forgot to even mention. I finished my master's in
What?
cosmetology. I
Y'all.
graduate on Sunday. I even
You
forget to
have a
mention that.
master's degree in
I'm
cosmetology.
working on my doctorate in next year. I'll be Dr. Wilson to you.
Oh, excuse me.
Yes. So much things to
See
go
what we
on.
gotta say? Playing small, out of season, girl.
I know, right?
What's going on with you? Congratulations, Italia.
Yes, thank you. Thank you.
You have a graduate level degree.
Yes,
That's no joke. That's no joke.
Oh,
That
it's
takes
such
time,
a
effort, and
challenge.
energy.
Listen, don't get me started. Yes, 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 yes.
Congratulations.
That is right. Oh my goodness, I downplay a lot.
You
of
need to
stuff.
have a party
I should.
and make people
I
bring
didn't-
stuff because you don't want to
you
spend the
know-
money. I'm having a party to celebrate my graduation. Somebody bring a cake. Somebody bring the wings. Somebody bring the macaroni.
I didn't even tell my mommy. I don't know. Mommy didn't even
Tell
know.
Annie Root make some peas and rice. What you dealing with? What you dealing with, Italia? What you dealing with?
I trying to figure out.
Oh, anyway, you know what I'm gonna do today when we're done with this show? We're gonna take a selfie. I'm putting you all over my social media. Congratulations, cause
That's right. On Sunday, I graduate. Jesus,
way to
mercy.
go. Listen to me. You see what Raquel say? Raquel say, Raquel say,
She
you
said-
got extra letters behind your name, girly. MUA, a whole alphabet. Oh my gosh.
That's
Yes,
crazy.
this is major. And Shaquinda
Jeez.
says, congratulations to Italia. Yes, girl.
Oh yes.
Celebrate.
Girl.
Celebrate. You have accomplished so much.
Yes, I have. Gotta be grateful. Gotta be grateful.
That's amazing. I'm super excited for you.
Thank you.
Bigger and better things
Yes,
to
yes,
come.
Yes,
Oh my goodness. That's a lot of work you put in.
yes.
So hats off to you
Yes, yes.
for finishing.
For finishing.
Because you could have not finished.
Oh gosh. Yeah, man.
So hats off to you for finish.
Yes.
All right, y'all. So
Really
you see what we
great
doing here? Listen, milk that celebration to the last drop.
bone.
Yeah. Celebration is supposed to be beautiful.
Yes.
And that is that. I think that's what
Yes,
I've
man.
learned. What I've learned in these past couple
Mhm.
months of my life, that there's enough ugly in the world. Y'all, we don't need to dwell on it. It's gonna find its way
Great.
in.
Oh, it
It
sure
always
will.
does. So I ain't giving it no attention. I give the beauty the attention. I give the joy the attention.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited for whatever it is that you have accomplished, whatever it is that we
That's in
have
the
done.
and the ones that are and the thing that is in the works
Oh
too.
my goodness.
I'm
It's going to
excited for
be
you.
amazing. It's going to be amazing. And have a party. Do what Italia does. Scream in the car.
I know, right? I love the screen.
And be like, woo, yes, I'm so excited. Why are you excited? Doesn't matter. I'm just
Just
excited. Just so excited. I'm just so excited.
Oh.
Be excited. Be excited,
Yes.
man.
Yes, man. You deserve
Be
it.
excited. You deserve to be excited. Y'all, that's it. I need a little break though. So I hope y'all appreciate that.
Yeah, man. Of course we do.
I need a little break.
Go hard working.
Recalibrate. I promise you I coming back. I told Italia asked me, do you have a date yet? Nope. When we have a date, y'all will see a little flyer. So keep following the Facebook pages and the social media pages, the
Yes.
Instagram and all that stuff.
We'll
And
be back.
stay tuned.
So in the meantime, on the podcast, we're gonna just continue to all
yeah, so
re-air.
you'll be able to
re-air
access all of the previous shows
shows.
on our podcast. So like if you want to go over some stuff again, listen, whatever podcast platform that you use, just look up Girl Talk. You could type in Girl Talk, you could type in Marisha, or you could type in Natalia as well, and it'll come up. And you have access to every episode of Girl Talk,
Awesome.
every single one. Yeah, so you can go ahead and tune in and listen. Glory still has a lot of great shows that ain't end their season yet. There's a lot of them who, you know, they don't have a busy December like me,
Right.
so they can still be here. So
doing and working.
yeah, so definitely check out.
This your month for sure too.
Yeah, this is my month to do it. You know, I just have to do this. I just have to make this money while this money making.
How would you, honey?
So I got women to shop for. I have places to sing. I have places to be.
I know.
And I got
I can
children
imagine.
with Christmas productions. So
You because you assist in the children's ministry?
no, I mean like young people who I
Right.
teach, like their vocal classes who have Christmas productions. They got to sing it, and I mean I voice teacher. I got to go be there.
Of course.
Got to go.
Of course.
Gotta go.
Mm.
Gotta make these things happen. So I have to be all things to all
All
men.
people,
Yeah. So this is what I gotta do. So Delton and Vera will be here on Saturday with that good morning tea, as long as Vera's still in the country. And I do apologize to our Glory 93.9 FM listeners because you didn't have one-on-one this week or barbershop talk. So we definitely have to do this. So what happened with one-on-one on Monday was that we had a power outage here, so y'all blame BPL. But Wednesday night, the guys couldn't make it, but it was actually kind of worked out because last night Bishop Lawnford Bethel passed away. He went to be with the Lord, and so Bishop has been dealing with Bishop Denzel has been managing all of that as he has to as general superintendent. So we definitely want to extend our condolences to the Bethel family on the passing of Bishop Lawnford Bethel. So to all of his daughters, to Tina, to Lynette, to Zena. I feel like I'm forgetting somebody else because I'm pretty sure it's 4 of them. But yes, to the entire family. And then I know his brother, Errol Bethel, and all of the Bethel family, all of the brothers, to Reverend Conrad and yeah. So to all of them, we want to extend our condolences. Bishop is actually in Freeport now, dealing with that now. So yeah. So a lot has been going on. So y'all forgive us. We beg your pardon. We ain't just a radio station. We's a church too, and we got a lot going on with real people and real lives.
Yeah.
And so we're praying for the Bethel family.
Yes.
So bereavement aside, y'all, let's celebrate because you just don't know what's gonna happen when it's gonna happen.
You say put it aside, but we also celebrate life. We celebrate his life.
Yes.
Celebrate.
Yes.
We still celebrate his life and
Yes.
the contribution he would have made.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So even in death,
Absolutely.
there is
celebration. Absolutely. So it means we can find any reason to celebrate.
Mm-hmm.
Any reason to celebrate. I just know one thing. I cannot celebrate that orchid I killed. You have one flower on
You're
it.
so wrong for that. Okay.
I really thought it was gonna make it.
Don't tell nobody that though.
I didn't tell all of them. I didn't tell
We
all
can try
of
to
them.
forgive her. Not an orchid. Not an orchid. A
Alright,
hibiscus.
y'all.
A hibiscus maybe. But not an orchid.
Oh my gosh.
Marisha was good.
This was so awesome.
So I gotta go do my thing.
Yeah, we gotta go do us. I gotta go to rehearsal and thing.
Sure.
So yeah,
Do you
y'all,
wanna-
let's get out of here because this
I hope
is
they
not
don't. They
Indian,
forgive
my
me.
friend.
I got to do the short version tonight.
Yeah,
Am I thinking? Yeah, it's just trying to be true to my word, a woman of integrity.
do it.
Yeah.
Do it. Do it. Do it.
Mhm.
All right, ladies. It's been an amazing show. Y'all, thank you so much for supporting Girl Talk.
Yes,
this
it was
year.
good, man, Marisha. Missed you. Miss you. I love. I think I'm rapping these because these can get well.
Girl, please, wear them. Wear them. In fact, wear them to your graduation or even that robe.
Man, that didn't kill me.
Who cares?
That didn't kill me. Are
Bob,
we wearing
it's,
black for true? Black?
it's your graduation. Boots with fur. Please find some fur. Oh my gosh, that
Actually,
fur. You know the
you
fur. Okay, y'all, we gotta go talk with this off air because y'all know we can just talk. We girls, this is what we do. We gone for real, y'all. It's been an amazing, amazing show, amazing season. Have an amazing
Yeah.
Christmas. Merry Christmas
Merry
and Happy
Christmas
New
and a
Year
Happy New Year, yes.
to all of you. We love you.
Enjoy.
And we're gonna see y'all again sometime.
Celebrate every
soon.
day.
Celebrate, celebrate, celebrate.
Find a tribe.